Hey, hello. What time is it?
Huh? Wait.
What time? What time?
Hey, Vanne. The clock is there. It's 10 p.m. வந்துட்டானுங்க. Yo.
The headlines. Maids in Singapore get a new training institute, but at what cost? It's a staple, it's expensive, it's rice. See how some enterprising locals are coping with the rising cost of rice. Corporate America has screwed the rest of the world. How are Singaporeans coping with the financial turmoil? Good evening and welcome to the news.
The show with 7 viewers and counting. Hi, I'm Adrianna Wow.
And I'm BBC. Those 7 viewers include our 5 senses. Early last year, firm steps were taken by the ministry without portfolio to arrest the trend of live-in maids losing their lives in cleaning accidents in their employers' homes.
The establishment of the basic maid training school, or maid school for short, was to provide a foundation of typical Singapore life and household chores for potential maids. Yet a year later, a spate of training deaths raises doubts about the training methodology of the school, as well as much concern from the public. Here's Nina Goodwood with more on the story.
Just yesterday, the Basic Maid Training School, or Maid School for short, or MS for shorter, released to press details of its latest fatal maid training incident, which had occurred early last month. Taking questions for the school, it's its chairman, Yesser bin Yesser. Thank you so much for consenting to this interview, Mr. Chairman. It took months just to get clearance for this.
You can call me Yes Sir. Everybody calls me Yes Sir. Understand?
Right. Yes, sir. I mean, Mr. Yes, sir. Can you first of all explain the long delay between the accident and the press release?
Of course. The Basic Maid Training School had to conduct a full-scale intensive investigation into the incident before releasing such sensitive information to the public. During the course of this investigation, we had to suspend all our training activities as well as review our training procedures. You understand?
Well, Mr. Yes, sir, I'm just wondering what your investigations have found. Given the several incidents, as you would prefer to call them, have happened since the start of MS. Let me just list them out for you and for our viewers at home. In the last 3 months, a maid fell off a ledge while on a practice cleaning session.
You will survive! You will survive!
Number 2, another collapsed and died while carrying pails to the car park to wash a car. Number 3, yet another maid died after complaining about breathing difficulties during a mop run exercise.
Mampus ni.
What do you have to say to all of that, Mr. Yes, sir?
All right. We won't deny that all of these things happened. All of these things did happen. These incidents were very unfortunate and very regrettable. But you must understand, MS is a fact of life for maids. Do you understand?
But Mr. Yes, sir, maids are dying at their workplace and now they are dying at your school. Won't you make MS training far safer than it is now?
We cannot do that. MS is supposed to prepare maids for their work here in Singapore. That's why the conditions of the school must be as close as possible to the real-life conditions that they are going to work and live in when they are employed here in Singapore. Do you understand that?
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, sir. My name is Letitia and I am a maid. I work for my employer, Miss Goodwood. In every day, I work very long hours. Every day from 5 a.m. to 2 a.m. So sometimes Letitia get very tired. So my employer, Miss Goodwood, asked me to join this training school so I can become stronger. I joined this school is very good. The teachers teach me a lot of important things. For example, number one, they teach me how to hold on to the window grill very, very tight if mom forced me to clean window from outside the house. Number two, they teach me how to make a rope from boy's bed sheets. I like this one. And how to climb down from HDB kitchen window in 5 minutes. I think it's very useful. Number three, they teach me how to defend myself if mom or sir attack me with the hot iron or hot kettle. And number four, this one is very, very, very important. They teach me how to call the newspaper or call police if sir or mom touch me without permission. Last but not least, they teach me that if my boyfriend look like this man, you can tell your mom to kiss your poet because you're now a millionaire maid.
They have long and distinguished histories and impressive offices located all around the world. They boast executives who have been educated in some of the finest institutions on this planet. Their playground is the sophisticated world of finance and finesse.
But it seems some of America's banking giants have problems with simple mathematics.
Rubbish, innit?
And understanding that if they lend money to people with no money, they will end up in deep Now, even I know that.
The financial crisis has undoubtedly led to a whole lot of uncertainty in the global economy. Jacques finds out how Singaporeans are coping.
Not a day goes by where we don't hear about an economic slowdown, belt-tightening, and bankers who earn too much. Although American lawmakers have recently approved a financial rescue package worth more than North Korea, it remains to be seen if the global economy will avoid falling into a bad recession.
Excuse me, can you not film my house, please? And if you want to film, can you not film it so profile? My house is worth 10 million. Now y'all make it look like it's worth 5 million. This is too much, you know. Please, please, move the camera and move everything, okay? Move, move, move.
Be sing only. With so many Singaporeans heavily invested in the stock markets and a variety of investment-linked financial products, the ongoing turmoil in the financial industry has indeed hit close to home. When the crisis first started, worried investors lined up for hours outside insurance companies to cash in their policies and cut their losses. Well, some, at least. Excuse me, ma'am, why are you in this queue?
I don't know. People queue, I also queue.
Oh, sir, how about you? Why are you queuing up?
Oh, my friend told me if I queue up, I'll get a free gift.
Meanwhile, more Singaporeans are resorting to all sorts of ways to cut down their daily expenses and increase their savings.
I used to buy the triple ply toilet paper. You know, the very soft one, got dolphin picture on top. Yeah, that one. But I think nowadays better not, because better save money for the rainy day. And what I do now is I use the newspaper as a toilet paper, because anyway, newspapers nowadays full of crap. So, but if you want better quality paper, you use, I suggest, use 8 days.
Recently, it was also announced that electricity tariffs would go up by 21%. And to test the patience of Singaporeans further, fixed-line telephone subscriptions, transport fares, and the cost of sedatives have also increased.
Hello, everybody. My name is Barbarella. Remember me? Yeah, today I'm here to talk about the economy. That's right. You know, now as we know, the economy is very bad. In fact, it's terrible. My boyfriend says it's like the Great Depression. That's right, it makes me very depressed. Some might even call it devastating. So, as the president of the Asperger's, the Sarang Party Girls, I feel that I should do my part too in saving money and cutting costs. So, one idea that I had that I come up with is, you know, every Saturday we like to play the beach volleyball at Sentosa. But you know, going to Sentosa, the entrance fee for one person is $3, and then one car going in is also $3. So me and my boyfriend Bill and two more sisters at the back in the car, that it comes up to about maybe $20. Yeah, so it's very expensive in today's economy. So I have this idea that if we go to the community center, you know, because in Bishan and Clementi, they have the beach volleyball pit where they have the sand also, so it's like a real beach. Yeah, if you book the whole car, it's only $3, so you can save a lot of money. That's right. And the other thing I do is that you notice I have two surnames here, very special, right? Yeah, because Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I will go out with Steve. And then Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, I will chill with Bill. Great idea, right? Also, as you all know, Barbarella loves Chanel. But these few days, I cannot really buy Chanel. I will buy this fashion. But hey, look, I still look as sexy. Do you agree? Thanks.
We're going for a short break.
But be sure to join us in 2 minutes for a look at how Singaporeans are coping with rising food prices. Hello, and thank you for joining us on the news.
Rice is nice, but the price of rice is not. That's cute. With a global shortage of this Asian staple, the price of rice has shot up so much that many families feel the pinch when shopping for groceries.
Some frugal families have resorted to buying lower quality rice, while others are eating less rice but more alternative carbohydrates such as potatoes and yam. Needless to say, the increasing price of rice has made some Singaporeans put on their thinking caps. Here's Andre Chichak with this special report.
I don't know about you, but as a true blue Asian, I can't function without my daily dose of rice. And I'm not talking about Condoleezza. With Asian giants China and India experiencing unprecedented economic growth, the demand for staples like rice has pushed prices up, and that's a big worry for the rest of us. In Singapore, more people are coming up with innovative ways to save on rising food costs.
Hello there. We are here at Lorong Nasi Hawker Centre, a joint for food-crazy Singaporeans. Now, there seems to be a very long queue here. Let's talk to some of these people in the line and see why they are waiting in line. Excuse me, miss. Why are you in this queue?
Don't interview me, don't interview me.
No, but why is such a beautiful woman like yourself standing in line? Is the food here really that good?
Auntie so old already, not beautiful already lah.
Of course you are. So please tell us, why are you in this queue? Is the food at this stall really that good?
No lah, the food here so only lah.
Then why are you standing in line?
Huh? You don't know ah? You don't live around here ah? Here I tell you you queue up. You bring your own rice, they cook the rice for you. You can save $1. Now rice so expensive, of course I bring my own rice here lah.
While the price of rice may pose some immediate hand-to-mouth challenges for some, others are taking a long-term or perhaps even a macro view of the situation.
Thank you, sir. Hello there again. Some of you may have heard about how Singaporeans have had to count their pennies due to the price of rice. But not Mr. Tan here. Mr. Tan is delighted with the price situation of rice. Hello there, Mr. Tan. Now tell us, why are you so happy with expensive rice?
From long time ago, it is the Chinese tradition for the groom to present the bride with a list of gifts during the wedding. So, on top of all the cash and jewelry, I have insisted that my son-in-law-to-be present a new gift to my family.
Oh.
Sacks of rice.
Right, I see now. Okay. So, by receiving a gift of uncooked rice, you actually save money. But Mr. Tan, I'm curious. Please tell me, how do you get the groom's family to actually agree on how much rice to give you?
Simple. 1 kilo of rice for every kilo of my precious daughter's weight. This is Mei Ling, huh? See, already got 120 kilos.
This is Andre Chichak reporting for the news.
Earlier this year, the International Court of Justice, or the ICJ, awarded the ownership of Petrol to Singapore. Since then, there has been a lot of speculation about the government's plans to develop this tiny rocky outcrop. Will it be the site of a new integrated resort? Or will it be the new offshore detention center? Well, all that was put to rest today when the ministry without portfolio unveiled its latest plans. Here's Jojo Joget with more.
Is it an island? Or is it a little rock outpost? Oh, an unpolished diamond. No matter what, Singapore and Malaysia are of the view that Petra Branca is strategically important to be owned by both countries. After presenting their cases to the International Court of Justice, the ownership of Petra Branca was handed over to Singapore. This afternoon, after many months of speculation, the ministry without portfolio finally unveiled its development plans for the island. Contrary to popular belief, there are no plans to build a third integrated resort on Petra Branca.
We did consider it, but without a natural beach, it would be a rather disappointing resort for tourists. So we will use the island for 3 different purposes. On the western side of the island, we are going to build a cruise center so that ships with onboard casinos can dock there and not jostle for space in our busy shipping lanes to get into our harbour. On the southern side of the island, we are going to build a cluster of high-end bungalows, somewhat like Dubai's world map residences. It will also involve some reclamation, but ours will obviously resemble the map of ASEAN. It will look quite stylo, trust me, and avant-garde also. And on the eastern side, we are going to build a national monument in the shape of the human brain. This is in celebration of our ambition to take over the world, one tiny island at a time.
Ordinary Singaporeans, unlike me, have reacted generally positively to the development plans, despite Petra Branca's relative inaccessibility from the Orchard Road MRT station. Ooh.
Oh, they should also consider building a bridge or undersea tunnel to link the mainland to Petra Branca, maybe from Punggol.
How about some seafood restaurants, like Kelong Concept?
Must have chalets lah, like East Coast Park. If not, only the damn atas people can go, man.
I heard Channel 8 is planning a new series called Island Makeover, hosted by Mark Lee and Brian Wong. Yeah, that's very good, very good. I think Petra Branca needs a new makeover. Very good. Good idea. I like that.
The development plans is expected to begin late November, and although no figures are available yet, it's expected to shine as Singapore's latest tourism jewel. This is, say it together, Jojo Joget, reporting for the news.
Welcome back to the news.
The Media Control Agency has just unveiled a new lineup in its Program Advisory Council. The council was set up many years ago to harness the views of a diverse range of professionals on what types of television programs are suitable for broadcast. Jojo Joget was at the press conference this afternoon and filed this report.
The Media Control Agency's new lineup of members in the Program Advisory Council has got many media watchers here scratching their heads in utter disbelief. The council was first formed years ago to gather feedback from professionals about the types of programs that is suitable for transmission by the nation's only terrestrial broadcaster, Mediacorp. In the past, members of the council have included the likes of radio DJs, playwrights, and fashion designers. According to the MCA, the new lineup is aimed at harnessing the views of a more diverse range of Singaporeans. The latest lineup includes a karaoke hostess, a librarian, a parking attendant, and a video game addict.
你好，我是露露。以我的经，from my experience, I feel it is very best if we have balls on the words in the show. Subtitles, like in the karaoke, the lyrics. We also have the bounce balls, 小球球, because the bounce balls is very cute.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, thank you for calling N1. Yes, ma'am. I hope to be of service to you again. Bye, ma'am. Have a good day. Whatever. Okay, I do watch local television, but when I do, I watch the cable channels. Look, I work from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. every night, so when I do turn on the television for the 2 minutes every night before I go to sleep, I want to be entertained, not driven up the wall by programs like the Noose. I think I can definitely contribute to the development of local television.
Whether the new lineup of the Program Advisory Council will have a positive impact on the local television industry remains to be seen. Until then, you will either have to bear with us or not be a cheapskate and splurge on cable. This is Jojo Joget reporting for the news. Ewa!
Hi, I'm Randy Wow from Petrol, Singapore. One day I wish to pursue a career in veterinary science, but meanwhile, I'm Randy Wow presenting tomorrow's weather today. Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot? Like the weather, I love it when the weather is hot. The smell of melting sunscreen on chiseled abs after a session of body pump at Cali Gym. Then I don't see any rain tomorrow, but if I do, I can make it through the rain. And then at night, don't let the sun go down on me. Actually can. Then I want to see all you naughty boys at play, okay? This is Randy Wellhung signing off. Back to you, Sister Wow and BB Boy. All right, that's all that we have for this edition of The News.
Remember to check out our website for more updates and my personal website. I'm Adrianna Wow.
And I'm BBC. Good night.
Bye-bye.
See you.
Hey, would you like to go for a cup of coffee?
No thanks. I'm English.
A Mediacorp Studios production for Channel 5.